Hello, everyone. It is Ashley Tullis again, and I have another business spotlight for you guys today. On screen, we have Chelsea Humphrey with Little Laurettas Powder Room. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit today, Chelsea. And
Yeah.
we just wanted to keep bringing more information to our community with everything going on and everything shut down, help you guys pass the time and start making plans for life after quarantine. So Chelsea, again, thank you. It's so good to see you face
Yes.
to face. I love that in this digital age we can get together on this platform. So I think it's super awesome.
Yeah.
So Little Lauretta's Powder Room, what do you do at that powder room? Tell us about it.
So the majority of what I do is lash services. So lash lifting, lash tinting, lash extensions, which also is like a broad range of different types of lash extensions from classic to volume to mega volume. So, but generally just lash services.
Awesome. And obviously, with social distancing, you are not in people's faces putting lashes on right now. How long have you had your shop closed for?
So I closed before we were mandated to close, just because I was scared of the risk of, my clientele. I mean, I wasn't so much worried about myself at that time as I was about being a carrier and infecting, people that I love so much. So I closed down on the 17th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So we're well over 2 weeks, 3 weeks into
Yeah.
your business closing. Of course, everybody knows that we're recommended to ride this out through all of April, so it will be May or later till folks get to come see you again.
Yeah.
How are you holding up? How are you coping as a small business owner? I've talked to several people, but you're the first business owner that's had to like completely shut down because you're just so, in person with your services. How are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, there's absolutely no way that I can provide that service like at all in this instance because we're like nose to nose pretty much.
Yeah.
So I am doing okay with it. Mentally, I'm really sad just because I have such a great connection to the women that I see on a daily basis. It's like not being able to be with your best friend, It's that same feeling. So it's a little sad. Financially, I'm okay because I prepare. I had saved so much of, everything I was making to, invest in my future and buy a home and do all of that. So there, I'm okay. It's unfortunate for a lot of business owners right now. They're struggling with that. So I'm very grateful that I was a little bit prepared. But I am asking all my clients to send me pictures of their eyes. And what I'm taking for this instance, like what I'm going to use my time for my business is to really start mapping a lot of different, techniques and styles that I can do on their eyes whenever we are allowed to go back. So kind of.
I love that. I was kind of under the, I guess, misconception that when it came to lashes, it was like one size fits all, but it doesn't sound like that's the case at
No.
all.
Oh my gosh, there's so much you can do as far as lengths, densities, curls, shapes. You can really change. It's like contouring and highlighting your face for your eyes. You can create all different types of looks and make eyes look bigger or smaller or closer together, or further apart. So
Oh my
there's a
gosh, I
lot.
had no idea.
It's wild, but I love it. Yeah.
So what are all your gals gonna do? I mean, we're all running around town, well, we're not running around town, we're all running around our house,
Running through
basically
the room.
looking naked without our lashes these days. Do you have any solutions? What can we do? Just wear sunglasses? What do we gotta do?
Yeah, so I first started with letting all my clients know how to gently remove them if they were wanting an immediate removal of the extensions. Other ones that still have really full lashes, I'm like, hey, ride them out, look great, sitting on your couch, drinking wine, whatever you're doing. Um, so anybody that is like not wanting to have them on anymore, they can use a coconut oil on their lash line and just kind of saturate it like during the day or go to sleep with it on and then use like a soft eyeshadow brush to kind of gently massage the lash line. Doing this a couple times, obviously no picking or pulling because you can damage your lashes that way. And then I am also letting them know, reminding them that I do have a lash serum that I have, really advocated for over the last 5 years, I'd say, that works really great at growing their natural lashes so that when they do get back in the chair, we can put some pretty awesome stuff on their eyes and make up for all the time that we haven't been able to have lashes and feel pretty. I also have found a line of lashes that are like magic lashes. So I know a lot of people have heard about magnetic lashes.
Mm-hmm.
There are lashes that cling to eyeliner. So there's no glue or adhesive involved at all. They ship straight to your door, so there's no human contact. And they can use those. They're pretty simple to use, and you can use them up to like 30 times. So they're pretty comparable to getting your lash fill like during this time, what you would be paying.
Awesome. Now, obviously, you're respecting the rules. You're stuck at home. What are you doing to just kind of take care of yourself and stay so positive? Which actually, side note, that's exactly one of the reasons why I wanted to get on a video with you, because of a lot of business owners, where people are having to shut their doors for a while. I find you just being a light and super positive through all of this. How are you doing that? What's your secret?
Well, I would say my faith is probably the biggest. So I'm spending a lot of time listening to worship music or sermons. But aside from that, I mean, fun movies, comedies, getting outside, doing yoga, just really like filling yourself with positive information or positive enrichment, just because there's so much uncertainty and negativity that goes on in the media, and it's easy to get sucked into that black hole. So give yourself time to like educate yourself on what's going on, but then pull away from that and really put a lot of positive reinforcement back in, because that's really what's going to get us through like these certain times, I think.
Yeah, awesome. Well, as we wrap up, I want to make sure people can find you. I know you and I are connected on social, but maybe some other folks that'll see this aren't connected to you. How can they find you on social media?
Yeah, so I'm not super active on my business Facebook, but it is there. So you can get in touch with me there, which is going to be at Little Laurettas. That's LAURETTAS. And it's going to be the same on Instagram. You can also visit the website, littlelaurettas.com, or email me, littlelaurettas@gmail.com.
Awesome.
Got lots of time to answer questions. So if anyone has questions about any type of beauty care, I think I can help you or direct you to somebody that can help. And then I think the last I would mention is just if any of you out there are loyal and dedicated to a cosmetologist, a lash girl, a nail girl, a hair girl, take this time to really reflect on what it'll be like for her going back. Try not to box color your hair or try to do anything that's, dangerous to your aesthetic while you're in this quarantine time, because she's going to really need you when everything's back up and running.
I love that you just ended with a PSA. Thank you. I think that is such sage advice. I've seen different hairdressers put out, just let it grow. So my grays are growing, and
and ask her to give you tutorials to like kind of like hide, shadow root, whatever, some hats, like different styles, because she's got time too, so she can make some videos and be like, here, try this, or here's a great styling tip.
Awesome. Well, Chelsea, you are such a doll. Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And I hope that, early May, your chair is going to stay full. Before we started recording, guys, I was telling Chelsea just a few months ago, I couldn't get an appointment with her. Like, she is that badass at what she does and in demand. So I'm certain that the second that we can open our doors again, you're going to have a line for sure. So hang in there. You're doing awesome. And thank you for all the positivity.
Yes, thanks for having me and giving me a reason to put on some makeup.
You're very welcome.
All right, girl. Thank you.
All right. Take care. We'll see you soon.